Jelani, Jesse, Javante Day, born June 15th, 1996, in Danville, Illinois, son of Survey Day Sr. and Corman Bolden Day. Jelani, who was wise well beyond his years, let the word into his heart and accepted God as his personal savior at a very young age. A graduate of Danville High School, while attending his senior year, Jelani would be recognized for Best Personality. He was on his way to accomplishing Black excellence, thanks in part to his father that pushed for higher education of not only his children, but would mentor any young adult that he came into contact with.
I am thankful for all 5 of my kids to be here with me.
Oh,
I
yes.
appreciate it. Hopefully another 50 years to come.
Yes.
And hopefully all y'all get your master's degrees.
Yay. Okay.
No.
Been through a lot.
Oh,
Been through a lot together. And I'm proud of y'all. So I'm proud of what y'all doing. So that's what made me proud the most. Y'all are successful in doing what you need to do.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Dad.
Love you all.
Love you, Dad.
Jelani had a dream of one day marrying a chocolate woman and having 6 children, a family even bigger than his own, that consisted of 2 girls and 3 boys. Having so many siblings, they could not help but be competitive. When it came to anything in their household, Jelani was not only tall and athletically gifted, his mind was extraordinary. Often, they competed to see who could get the highest GPA out of the bunch. But Jelani was the alpha, finishing his work before anyone else. A problem solver, he was taught to face his adversity head on. Jelani can be described as someone who was not willing to let anyone down, a business first kind of guy. When Jelani graduated, he attended Alabama A&M in Huntsville, Alabama, receiving his bachelor's in communicative sciences and disorders. Jelani put his head in the books and maintained an A average. On graduation night, he was chosen to say prayer. He would not let his education stop there, attending Illinois State University, where he was studying to become a speech pathologist. Fulfilling his dreams and goals by becoming Dr. Jelani Day. Inspired by his friend while growing up, Paul would routinely get made fun of for his speech impediment, and Jelani wanted to find a way to help. A true friend, a loving son. More than anything, Jelani wanted to make sure his parents were taken care of and provided for. He devoted a lot of his time to making sure his father, who was battling leukemia, was seen after. Survey Sr., his father, needed a stem cell transplant, and Jelani was the closest match. Without hesitation, Jelani volunteers to be his donor. All of these things made Jelani special. He was a protector that was loud and so full of life. He loved to cook, travel, dance, and just have fun. If his family was not enough motivation for success, his frat brothers gave him all the additional backup anyone could ask for. As a proud member of the prestigious Omega Psi Phi Brotherhood, yet this story is not a motivational one. It doesn't show you when you work hard and place love in your heart that life will be in your favor. This story shows you how our failed system continues to overlook and dismiss African Americans every single day. A scary thought when you consider 1/3 of all missing persons are Black, yet media coverage has decided to suppress these stories. August 23rd, 2021, Jelani speaks to his family. They recall there was nothing unusual about their conversation and no indication that anything was wrong. He did not seem troubled at all, said his mother. Wearing a blue, buttoned-up collared shirt, he was not depressed. He didn't have any kind of extra pressure on him. The next day, August 24th, Jelani started his morning off early as he logs into his school's computer on campus at 6:20 a.m. 1 hour later at 7:20, he gets a coffee at Starbucks, black pants, black belt, and black dress shoes, and a blue mask. Jelani had a clinical session later on that afternoon and seemed very excited about his appointment. While on campus, he is approached by two individuals. They walk into Fairchild Hall, talking for a few minutes. He later walks out and takes a seat on the bench. He looks at his phone and starts texting. He then walks back across campus and leaves. A couple hours later, around 9:12 a.m., he is spotted on surveillance camera entering the Beyond Hello retail store and cannabis dispensary in Bloomington, Illinois, wearing a discreet Detroit Lions baseball cap, gray shorts, and a Jimi Hendrix shirt. He buys one pre-rolled joint and leaves. Surveillance footage would show him as he looks up at the camera, leaving us to wonder, was he trying to be noticed? This would be the last time that he was ever seen in public, as 25-year-old Jelani Day goes missing. It was never like Jelani to fall off the radar. He never once went radio silent until today. Not answering his phone, he does not log into social media. Something is wrong. August the 25th, when Jelani does not show up for class again, his professor asks the campus for a wellness check, and his family reports him missing at 8:57 that night.
For a missing Illinois State University grad student continues tonight in Bloomington. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Mark Welp.
And I'm Shelby Roberts. No one has heard from missing 25-year-old Jelani Day in more than a week now, and his family is still searching for answers.
WMBD's Austin Schick shows us where family members are concentrating their search.
Family and friends of Jelani Day searching in Bloomington Wednesday for any trace of the missing ISU student, hoping it gets them one step closer to reuniting him with his mother. The group searching near Jelani Day's last known whereabouts, the Beyond Hello cannabis shop in Bloomington.
I'm looking for anything that can connect me to him.
Jelani's mom looking for his blue iPhone and black wallet, as well as a red keychain, offering a $25,000 reward for any info that leads to her son.
No amount of money is worth me having if I can't have him back.
She says it's unusual to go 8 days without talking to her son.
I just want to hear him call me and say, Mama, I just called you because I just want to hear your voice. Because that's what he did. He would call me just to hear my voice.
Bloomington police still leading the investigation.
We're just trying to locate where he's at. You know, it's an unusual case.
A BPD spokesperson says detectives are sifting through info, but still need your tips or leads.
They're absolutely vital. We can call, we can go look over there, we can check into it, check security camera and say, hey, that is him. And now we've got a place that we can start looking.
His mother, frantic, but the police were not. Sadly, there was no rush to look for him. Law enforcement allegedly saying adults missing a short time only receive a full search if they are in danger of hurting themselves or others. Carmen, Jelani's mom, says, I'll say whatever you need me to say at this point. I do not know if he could hurt anyone or himself. The officer says, I'll get back with you. As precious time ticks away, leaving many feeling like they don't really care about us. Did being black in America play a role in this case, as it would finally get the national media attention it deserved, but only after Jelani's mother raised hell. She said this was missing white woman syndrome. At the time of Jelani missing, the whole world was focused on Gabby Petito, a 22-year-old blonde who had vanished into thin air on a road trip with her fiance, was receiving far more attention than Jelani. 2 months prior, another case that did not make the headlines. Daniel Robinson, a 24-year-old African American that disappeared while working in Buckeye, Arizona, under suspicious circumstances. This case also seemed not the proper case for big stream media. 2 days later, a break in Jelani's case. His white Chrysler was discovered 60 miles away from campus in a concealed wooded area in Peru. His car's license plate had suspiciously been removed. Inside the car, they find the clothes he was seen wearing at the dispensary. Reportedly, this area in Peru, sundown town, where the good old boys are in control. Even more strange was the vehicle's location. Authorities said found in the middle of town, parked, headed into a wooded area at a YMCA. Investigators obtained search warrants for his electronic devices, finding that his last location, according to them, was the cannabis store. His phone had possibly been turned off at 9:21 a.m., authorities stating he did not fit the usual profile of a missing person, with no mental health crisis issues, no domestic issues. He was not in trouble with his money. He didn't seem like a runaway. There was no suicide note. They were so hyper-focused on who he was that they didn't take time to try to find out where he actually was. His wallet would be found a quarter mile from his car in a residential area. His credit cards and cash missing, according to his mother, but no activity on the cards. No signs of life in days. When no one else would, his family formed search teams. They head to Peru looking for any evidence or clues into his disappearance, pleading, whoever knows anything, whoever has him, just let him go, says Jelani's mother. I want you to know Jelani is not dead, and we will find him. They find clothes and a gun clip at a park across the street, authorities say. They believe it belongs to a homeless person. The mysterious clothes did not belong to Jelani, so whose were they? A K-9 search is conducted by state police. Drone aerial searches by Peru Fire and Utica fire drones as well. Tragically, a couple days later, September the 4th, a badly decomposed body is found by searchers off the south bank of the Illinois River in LaSalle County, underneath a tree that had fallen in the water about 9 miles north of Peru and 1 mile from where his car was found. The corpse was extremely hard to identify by sight. It was waterlogged and swollen, a double knotted sweatshirt tied around the waist. Authorities told Corman not to look, but she wishes she would have taken one more look. Shorts and sneakers will be found on the bank with unidentified DNA on them. State police collect DNA from Jelani's family. The medical examiner says it will take weeks to identify the body, as they were already backlogged. And on September the 23rd, using forensic dental identification and DNA comparison, it's a match. The corpse is Jelani's. The autopsy report showed evidence of marijuana, caffeine, nicotine, all 3 legal substances, none with any significant amount. On October the 19th, Jelani was buried. Reverend Jesse Jackson attended, civil rights leader and former presidential candidate. He called Jelani's death a murder, saying it smells like another Emmett Till case all over again. On October the 22nd, there are reports that the FBI had been asked to, but had declined to take over the lead in the investigation of Jelani's death. The coroner says he died of drowning, which is strange. How did he even end up in the water? Jelani was better than average at swimming and very comfortable in the water, so he should have been at least able to float to safety. 6 weeks later, on the side of a Bloomington interstate, as a man stops to retrieve a mattress that had fallen off his vehicle, he finds Jelani's phone. And on October the 17th, he takes it to Walmart, and they give him $80 in cash for it. Obviously, no questions asked. The man would be contacted by the Bloomington Police Department, and they would retrieve the phone. After his body was discovered, rumors began to circulate all over the internet, saying Dave's internal organs were missing. His eyes were missing. His brain was missing. His mother writes, "Some things need and have to be clarified, but his organs were not missing. I do not want to stray away from the facts. There were contradicting facts from the first preliminary autopsy compared to the second independent autopsy. My son did not put himself in a river. My son was murdered, and my goal and purpose are to find out what happened and hold those responsible accountable." Investigators say this case is suspicious. Well, why the lack of urgency almost 2 years later, and we still do not have any more answers? Justice for Jelani, Jesse, Javante, Day.
Honey.
I love you, J-Day.
But I gotta go right now.
We won't stop fighting until we get the justice that you deserve. I love you, J-Day, forever. Miss Dramatic.
Dear Jelani, you have made such a powerful and positive impact on my life. I will forever and always be grateful that God let my siblings and I share and have a piece of you that no one could ever grasp.
Thank you, Jelani. We love and miss you every day.
I love you, Jelani.
Thank you for always encouraging me not to ever give up.
Think about you every day, Jelani. Miss you.
I know you're looking down on us with the grace and love. Best wishes to the family.
So then I knelt down to pray. I was praying, help me please. And he said, you don't have to cry, 'cause I'll supply all your needs. 'Cause I stopped worrying when I let go. There's so much going on. Sometimes I can't find my way, and oftentimes I struggle from day to day. I have to realize that it's not my battle. It's not my battle to fight. I had to know if I put it in your hands that everything will be alright. Soon as I stop worrying, oh, and I let go, and I let go. Have its way, that's when, and I stop looking at that man. Oh, and I let go, and I let God. Let go, and let God. Let go, and let God. Let go, and let God. And let God. Let go, 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 and let go. Let God, let go, and let God, let go, and let God. Oh, let